2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Club up. I like this play. Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself in a share of 14th position. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a pot bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Oh my. Oh, that was right down the pipe. And now over to Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And back to the course with the live action. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That's tracking. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat, with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Wonderfully played. And he's down there.
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A quality shot, that.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This one's online. Yes, they've made it. And now at 3 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 4 fourth runs back in the opposite direction, Rich, and you've really got to be able to hit your drive well.
Difficult driving hole indeed. You must hit it down the left-hand side to have any chance of knocking it on in 2, as there's some massive trees down the right-hand side that can block you out. This green is not very wide. It's narrow, it's long, it's difficult to find. That dog will hunt.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
That should find the surface. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. Second shot here on the 4th. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Going with the 4-iron here. Oh, almost went in. Playing within their comfort zone there. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, so close. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. And that makes him tied for first. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. They currently share the lead in this one. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This is their 5th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And back to the play, shall we? Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Yeah, that's well judged. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Currently 5 under for the day. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Good shot there, Beamer.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Opting for the 6 iron. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Looking good so far.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That's nicely done. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Currently leading by 2. Choosing the 9 iron here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's got a chance. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Okay, steady now. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Lovely effort, that. A 7-footer right here. This looks good. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
Opting for the 4-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
That's some good golf right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Gotta make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. TPC River Highlands has a number of gettable holes, but how fascinating is this drivable par 4 15th?
This hole is feast or famine for most players. Any tee shot that is missed a little bit to the left will go chasing into the water. Any tee shots that are bailed out to the right, now you've got a difficult proposition you're faced with. You have to hit a pitch shot, a delicate pitch shot, to a green that sits well above you, but also runs away from you towards the water. What a par 4 this is indeed.
You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the 15th. Nice recovery there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Going with the 7.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. Surely it's going to.
Well played. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes of TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
That was wonderfully done. Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that's beautifully judged.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Putting for birdie here.
On a nice line.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're gonna have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind straight down.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This is on a great line.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par.
This is on a stupendous line.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And with that, this player will be delighted with their performance today, up there on top of the leaderboard.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time.